everyone. Welcome back to the Creekcast Bit Size once again with another episode on another Friday.
Oh yeah.
So, well, today we have a very interesting news that you most likely already heard about. I think it happened yesterday, I believe.
I think so.
And it's about this crazy fucking math teacher. There's a simple method to teach SOHCAHTOA. You say SOHCAHTOA, and that's it. That's how it engraves in your mind. But this teacher decided that it was a way better idea to dress up in a Native American outfit, just like a mock example, and act out like a lunatic for a solid 5 minutes, screaming SOHCAHTOA.
Yep.
With tomahawks and being like, you know, the whole ordeal.
Just the whole stereotype. And I mean, yeah, I don't know how much can we really say about this.
It's fucking pathetic. I mean,
it's wild that this is happening in schools.
How do you even come to the conclusion?
I don't know. I don't know how you get to that conclusion.
That's a good idea.
If you watch the video, there's just one kid who, at like midpoint through the video, just gives up and just lays his head down like, oh my god.
Like, please don't identify me because of this.
And I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, I mean,
how's she employed?
A lot of people are defending her. I mean, even more are condemning her. And I think she's on leave now. It happened in California, so... Yeah, a lot of people are actually defending her because, she didn't know it was offensive. But I say that's exactly the problem.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Your ignorance is not an excuse to be a flat-out fucking racist.
Yeah, I mean, no better way to put it.
Yes.
Like, genuinely, I mean, if ignorance was the excuse for everything, then everybody would be excused because... Then why do we have to like adapt and grow and learn in order to like live with each other?
Yeah, I mean the entire thing would have been bad if it was just a random kid at a party doing it.
Yeah.
But this is a teacher in a school setting giving a math class.
Yeah, like.
And came to the conclusion that that was the best idea. And I can't just fathom... Well, I can because there's a lot of stupid people. It's just, how ignorant do you have to be?
Yeah.
For that to be the first thing that comes to your mind when thinking, I'm going to teach SOHCAHTOA.
Truly, it's kind of just like when I saw it, it was mind-blowing because you're just looking at this, 40-year-old woman dressed up the most stereotypical Native American outfit, dancing and screaming SOHCAHTOA for 5 minutes with slides that have like stick figures and like tents and teepees.
Like, it's mind-boggling. I think it just speaks to a bigger discussion of does your ignorance allow you to get away with certain stuff, which just to a certain extent, I would say, like if you recognize,
if you recognize it,
and then
but
try
it
to
also
improve.
it also has to be like a certain degree of what like your action is. You know, this isn't something that you can just recognize and be like, I'm sorry. You know,
like I didn't realize like what it's like if you go like and wear blackface and be like saying racist remarks that I'm not going to say even for an example because I get cancelled like that.
I mean, I don't even understand how, like, in today's world, with the internet, with everything that has kind of blown up in recent times, recent years, however you want to see it, how the ignorance is so, like, present
prevalent,
to the point where you can do that in a class.
Again, it's a teacher in a school environment. It's like she's
math.
supposed to like communicate some kind of knowledge. I know like school isn't the first place you go to learn,
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this.
But come on, it's like kind of your job. And you go with that sort of energy. It's just not cutting it. I mean, she's on leave. She didn't get fired. It's like the same with a police officer.
Yeah.
Like, she gets to
live her life without any consequence.
I mean, her career is, like, fucked.
I mean, did she really have any ambitions, though? She's like a middle school teacher.
Well, not saying that middle school teachers don't have any ambition.
But
because, like,
in a lot of cases, you kind of end up stuck there.
I mean, it's just that. I mean, maybe she did it for a hobby. It doesn't really matter.
You know what? If you're listening, we're inviting you on to understand why you're like this.
I think that this is pretty targeted. I mean, I think you're speaking to someone. I don't know. It's just pathetic, straight up.
Sad. Disgusting.
And every single word in the book. We're laughing because of the absurdity of the situation.
Yeah, because of the pain that it just causes.
Yeah.
Like, don't watch the video, honestly. It's
super cringy, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say funny because, I mean, I kind of laughed. Not for the right reasons, though. It's not like, she's being so quirky. Like, holy... How?
Imagine having her as your teacher.
No, I couldn't.
I mean, I've had some pretty bad teachers, but that would probably win the medal.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even top that? Okay.
You can.
Not adding any more commentary to this, since before we get cancelled or anything, it's just, I think we can leave it there. Your ignorance isn't an excuse to be any kind of phobic.
Yeah. Or just an asshole.
Try to learn. I mean, yeah, it's just straight up asshole. Like, let's pretend that it's not offensive, like, for a second.
Yeah.
It's still a middle-aged woman screaming at the top of her lungs and running in and out of that classroom. It's just not
education.
School system. We can rant about that any other day.
Yeah. But anyways, movie recommendation of the week.
I am not going to recommend Heathers or Silence or any of those films. I mean, I do. Go watch them.
He has recommended
but I got a new
various times.
Oh, damn. I think I already recommended this one. Go watch Ferris Bueller Day Off again. I know. Pretty indie movie. But it's a timeless classic, honestly.
Timeless classic. So my recommendation isn't a movie. It's a show.
Oh, wow.
Breaking the stigma, I guess.
Well, I mean, if I knew I could do that, I would have recommended another thing, but go on.
I mean, it is our podcast, so we can really do whatever we want with it.
Okay, go off.
Anyways, yes, my recommendation is Sex Education on Netflix.
I've heard it's good, but it's a Netflix series, so I have no hopes for it.
It's really good.
But I guess if it's recommended in the Creekcast, it must be good, so I'll definitely check it out.
I mean, it's not like it benefits us in any way. So,
yeah, I mean, if it would...
If you want to listen to it, go ahead. If you don't, I don't really care.
It's good. We can get good, cool conversations with it. But anyway, we already overdid this episode, so... see you on Monday with another episode of The Normal Firewall. We'll hit you on Friday with the new bit size, and beat you later.
Beat you later.